Hello, good morning. It's Brenda Esh and Shoshana back with another little episode, a little talk on simple solutions in a complex world. Good morning. Good morning. Big snow here last night. Now the snow's melted. Everybody, we were so concerned to go on the road today. Now the roads are clear. It's like a little paradigm in a way for our lives. Oh my goodness, look at the news. Look what's expected. Look what's expected. And we base our life on fears, concerns, what's expected, what could happen, what might happen. Beautiful day today. Easy to go on the road. Very, very interesting. It's very hard for us to accept almost anything. Life itself, ourselves as we are, another person as they are. We kind of fight it. We prepare to, how are we going to handle this? How are we going to handle that? And it's handled. There's a greater one that handles everything, the harmony. There's a harmony of the universe, which is not to say don't take notice and be aware, but to get in the grip of fear over things, that's dangerous. We battle so much. Much of our life is resisting, battling, opposing, figuring the odds. But a deeper, deeper truth about all of this, and it's important to explore it, really it is that what we cannot accept in life and in others is simply something we cannot accept in ourselves. A sense of fragility, a sense of uncertainty, a sense of being lost, maybe. We can't accept that. So we try to fix it up all the time. Yes, of course, there are moments when we feel fragile. We are fragile at moments, moments only. There are moments when we feel lost, of course. These are feelings that come bubbling over us, experiences, momentary. They're momentary if we don't cling to them and make them important and make them real and say, oh, this is the truth. I'm lost. I've lost my way. I don't know how to proceed. I don't know what to do next. And then when we see that, either we try to control that in ourselves and others, or we feel like we failed. We're not worth anything at all. I want to talk about it because it's such a misperception of the truth of who we are and what's going on in the world. These are only moments. Like we breathe in, we breathe out. We breathe in, it's a moment. We breathe out, it's another moment. It's snowing. Instead of enjoying the beauty of the snow, we go into some kind of worry, concern, agitation. It's a moment. The feeling that we're fragile and lost and don't know how to handle life. It's only a feeling and it's only a moment. If we say this is true and identify with it and make it real, then it becomes real in our experience. Very important. If we understand and take a different position of being the beholder, the witness, the beholder, what am I doing in this seemingly chaotic world? Well, let me watch it. Let me really become the beholder and see what's really going on out there and in here. Seems like there's an out there and an in here. There are other people and there's me. I don't like them. I like them. And most of us, I don't like me. We think what we like and dislike is very, very important. We don't see that that's another feeling. It comes and it goes, it changes. We change. People change. Our perceptions of others and of ourselves also changes, and it can change, and it will change if we allow it. If we just allow life instead of battling it, if we receive it and behold, I love the word behold. I love that word. Become a beholder. I love it. So we're there We're beholding it, we're experiencing it, but we're not fighting it. We're not hating it. We're not trapped in it. We're only trapped if we're engaged in this kind of a battle. I want my will to be done. I know what's right. You're wrong. All of that. All of that. Yes, and there are times when we're very wrong and others are wrong, so to speak. But that again, when we battle it, it keeps it in place. It gives it energy. When we become a beholder, we're allowing life to flow like the waves in the ocean, high tide, low tide. But we trust the ocean. The ocean creates the waves, the ocean absorbs the waves, the ocean knows where it belongs, what it's doing. We're on the beach watching the ocean, being part of the ocean if we want to go in for a swim. It's a different, completely different way to receive life, to approach it, and I would say to honor it and to honor ourselves. Instead, if we see something and we are familiar with something in ourselves that we want to hide, that we disapprove of, we have like a radar where we seem to see it all around us, not only in ourselves, but in others as well. And usually we attack it in others, reject it in others, can't accept it in others. In a way, the world is like a mirror, reflecting, always reflecting a different scene to us, a different face of who we are. Now, someone could say, well, I'm not like that. I wouldn't hurt anyone. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do that. Good. I don't want to either. But when it happens, just observe it, see it, let it pass in your consciousness, and it will pass also in the world outside you. Nobody wants to behave that way. And when there's no reaction to a behavior, none at all, we take the fuel away from it and it begins to subside. Like a little baby having a tantrum, huge tantrum. If we're fighting it or giving it the ice cream because it screams so loud, it keeps that whole process going. Tantrums are part of what babies do. Don't feed it. Don't hate it. Behold it in all, behold it in all its wonder. Wow. If we could do that, each day we have will change. It'll change. I tell you that for a fact because life it keeps evolving, it keeps transforming, it keeps teaching itself something. We are life and we're here to learn and to behold and to also, I believe, enjoy. To me, enjoyment, celebration is a way of giving thanks. You know, if you cooked a wonderful meal or dinner party for someone and they came and they didn't enjoy the meal, they sat there, oh, it's not what I like. I wanted that. I want something more. This is not to my choice. You feel pretty bad. But if the person came and just enjoyed and tasted whatever was there, this world is a feast, a big feast. Some of it we don't want to eat at all, but there it is put in front of us. So when you're noticing that you can't accept something in a person, maybe a husband, a wife, a friend, you just can't accept it. Stop a moment and look for that in yourself as well. We're all human. We all are human. We've made different choices. We put emphasis on different things, but we're all swimming in this ocean together. Some are in the low tide, some are in the high tide, some are in a lagoon, a calmer place. Behold it all, appreciate it all, and watch what happens. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I just love sharing these little talks. I love your comments. I appreciate them. Love hearing from you. And I really, really hope that each one of you, each one, has a truly beautiful day. Thank you. See you soon.